How confident are you with your investment portfolio these days? Are you questioning whether you made a mistake investing, if it's worth it, if it will ever bounce back? If these thoughts have crossed your mind, you're not alone. Open any newspaper or turn on any TV and you'll hear the latest reasons as to why the economy is collapsing. Today, I'm here to tell you that it's going to be okay. Let's get into it. The first thing you need to remember is that you have time. So let's go visit our friend Warren Buffett, the man with a net worth of $117 billion as of early 2022. Did you know that 99% of his net worth was earned after the age of 50? Of the $117 billion that he's worth, $116.7 billion was earned after he turned 50 years old. Had he started investing at the age of 30 and retired in his 60s, we most likely would have never heard of him. Yes, he's done well on an annual basis, but his real superpower has been time. Give anyone 3/4 of a century to invest, and the compounding effect will be massive. Buffett had plenty of negative months and negative years over his investing life, but by sticking to the plan and letting the power of compounding work, his net worth grew and grew and grew. His business partner Charlie Munger famously said, "The first rule of compounding is to never interrupt it unnecessarily." Now I'll quickly add, if you're retired and withdrawing money, see our past video, How to Manage Your Retirement Portfolio, for tips on how to continue having the power of compounding work for you while making withdrawals. Alright, so moving along. You might say, Colin, I understand how compounding is beneficial, but I'm compounding in the wrong direction when markets are going down. Right, so let's talk about the second thing you need to remember. Investing isn't easy. It's painful, it has a fee, and it's called volatility. You've all seen these graphs. Buy and hold over time, and markets will rise. It sounds easy when you're looking at it on a graph, but in real life, we're being fed information by the minute, not by the decade like these graphs show. It's not easy to stay invested when you're seeing your portfolio rise and fall on a daily basis, but this is the price you need to pay in order to achieve higher long-term rates of return. Not everyone can handle this. Markets are great at giving you big returns and then taking them away just as quickly. See this graph as an example. The black bar is the Dow Jones Industrial Average since 1950. During this time frame, it averaged 11% per year, but the price you had to pay along the way was high. Every gray bar is a point in time when the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down by more than 5% from its previous highs. As you can see, on most days, most months, most years, you'd have been holding an investment that had dropped by more than 5% from its previous highs. The lesson here is you'll often feel like your portfolio is underperforming because it's below its previous highs. But that's the nature of the beast. Markets can't simply continue to hit all-time highs every single day. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and unfortunately it stays down longer than it stays up. But that's okay. While everyone else is panicking and selling, you understand there's a price to pay in order to achieve higher long-term rates of return. You're willing to live through the ups and downs because you know that over time you will be rewarded. Now let's end on a positive note. I think it's crazy how much pessimism there is about our future. We've never had better lives. We come home to our comfy couches, turn on our massive TVs, and sit in nice air-conditioned rooms. The richest people 100 years ago didn't have any of this. We're living like kings and queens today. Think about all we've gone through over the last 100 years. Multiple wars, inflation, pandemics. Yet nobody would trade living in 2022 for going back to living in 1922. Things are just constantly getting better. Don't bet against the human spirit. We will continue to innovate and progress. The conditions today are not going to last forever. It's a matter of when, not if, markets will recover. So with all that being said, this is a great time to be investing. Thanks for watching.